There's nothing like a good old retie. Just got me a good old retie and I am so excited. I love getting my hair retied. As you can see, my gray hair is coming in and I'm excited about that. But that's not this. So I did a video before, really short clip. It's on my shorts on my YouTube page where I talk about the white bulbs that you have when your hair sheds. And these are it. Someone said, I can't see them. Can you see them now? Now, this was one of the reasons why I wanted to keep dyeing my hair, because I really don't like the way this looks. But because I'm giving my hair a rest, I did a lot of color on my hair last year, and it changed the integrity of my locks greatly. And so I'm going to chill on the color for a minute. So that means I have to deal with this. And I am. I'm not going to allow my masculine beauty to come into play and put me in a position where I feel like I have to force something that is not going to do well for the well-being of my locks. So I'm going to chill. I'm going to deal with it. Now with these, this is due to shedding. Our hair is going to shed. There's nothing you can do about it. There's phases that are growth phases that our hair go through, and our hair will shed. Shedded hair has a white bulb on it, and this is it. This is the white bulb that is within my shedded hair. So there's nothing you can do about it. What you can actually do is take your time and try to trim them. Trim those white bulbs off. However, I would suggest that you be very careful with that. Be very careful with that, because you don't want to cut too much, make the lock too thin, whatever the case may be. Now, what I will say, contrary to popular belief, and a lot of people won't talk about this, but I noticed my edges starting to thin out when I went vegan for right at almost like a year and a half. My husband and I did, and my edges thinned out greatly. I ended up combining a lot of the front, and that was something that I felt like was necessary in that moment, in that time frame. So what I'm going to do is chill for a moment on the dyeing of the hair, because that's what made me want to do it, this right here, and allow my locks to get healthy again. When I was doing a lot of dyeing last year, the integrity of my locks changed greatly, and I'm going to chill, give them a little more respect nowadays, and not do so much dyeing and coloring of my locks, and chill. But yes, this is due to shedding. This is what people try to figure out what that is. You can dye your hair and color it, or you can just chill and let it be. Trim it. And like I said, due to a lot of other things can contribute to excess shedding, which is like your diet. Of course, we just talked about that for me. It could be stress. It could be a number of things. You can take, your vitamins and do the things that you need to do to make your hair more healthy. So maybe the shedding is a little less, but a lot of people don't want to do the things that it takes for our hair to be in a more healthy state. So, hey, it's up to you. But that is it. That is what's going on. And I just saw that, and it shows up so well in the camera now. So I wanted to do another video and show actually what I was talking about, since so many people were saying that they didn't see what I was talking about. But this is it. This is the shedded hair. My hair is extremely clean right now, so that is what those are. And as you can see, they are not as noticeable here. So I get a lot of shedding around my edges. And I did talk about how I feel like our edges, because if you've noticed, and anybody, you can say in the comments, anybody have ever noticed, it is really hard to get your edges to grow out with a nice consistent lock that's strong at the base, and it grows from root to tip and all of that. It's always some issues going around on the edges of your hair. And I just really feel like the growth cycle for the hair along the edges, which is the softer hair, is less than the growth cycle all over the head, and possibly a little different at the nape of the neck. But I feel like my hair sheds more around my edges, which contributes to this being more obvious and more prominent here around my edges than in the rest of my hair. So that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't know. I only had my locks 13 years, so I just been paying attention all these years, and this is what I'm noticing. So with that being said, happy locking.